I have been expecting you.
What's good, White Lotus family? It's Nocturnal back in this thing with some more Mortal Kombat 11. That Raiden work. If you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing to your boy for no other reason than the fact that I asked you to. White Lotus family, White Lotus family, White Lotus family. I know y'all already done seen the thumbnail, seen the title, and you already like, yo, Knock is wild. What is he talking about? So check me out now. Okay, again, it's 2021, year of the sensitive. This is just my opinion. Okay, y'all know the motto. If you've been rocking with the channel, you know how I am. You know I'm all about respect. So I'm gonna say it again for the folks in the back. You are more than welcome to disagree. Okay, you can disagree with somebody and still get along with that person. Me personally, I think my wife is the most beautiful woman on this side of heaven. The chick is smart, sexy. You see what I'm getting at? She's funny. I can literally sit around my wife for hours on end, not talking about nothing. But when her big head in here talking about something I don't agree with, I'll tell her that, John. You wildin'. You wildin'. Hmm? If her big forehead is in here saying something out of pocket and I don't agree with it, I'm telling her I don't agree with it. And she give me the same energy. It is what it is. I'm not gonna hold you up no more. Let's get into it. Raiden. Hmm? This particular I'm gonna go this real slow. Alright. People who eat fast, they don't I judge them folks. If you eating real fast, yeah, I judge you low key. Like you're not savoring the good stuff. You gotta slow down. We're gonna go over this joint real slow. I'm gonna take my time with this joint. The first move that I think is necessary, Storm Cell. Storm Cell replaces summon lightning. You summon an electrical current damaging the opponent if they are close. Okay, this move is self-explanatory. It's Raiden's combo extender. Personally, it's one of my favorite moves in the game. Even with its issues. Okay, I believe, and it's only one slot. Okay, Storm Cell. Second move I think is necessary. Quick Charge. The fastest reversal move in the game. 6 frames reversal. If Quick Charge can't get rid of it, nothing can get rid of it. Okay? As Quick Charge special move. Reduce damage taken while blocking and can discharge to deal damage. Another one slot move. And guess what? The only move it conflicts with is the worst move in the game. So we got no problems. All right. Third move. Lightning Storm. This move replaces Spark Port. This hurts my feelings. But it is what it is. We're not going to get into that. As Lightning Storm special move, Hover above the fight line and gains access to 4 additional attacks. Okay. In Lightning Storm, you can number 1, diagonal lightning strike down. Number 2, lightning strike straight. Number 3, you can stomp. Number 4, you can spin a bar meter to literally do what he's doing in the freaking little thumbnail. All right, and technically there's a 5, but it is hands down the worst council in the game, and I will argue with any one of you about that. Okay, the only other move in the game that I'll respect you if you disagree with me is lightning rod freaking council. This, listen to me, okay? Lightning storm, you can cancel lightning storm by hitting 4. This is so super bad. The only other move in the game that I think councils I'm saying in regards to councils, the only other move that can in any way compete with how bad this is lightning rod council. When you to recall the Joe, okay? That means you literally stick out lightning rod on the fight line and then call it back. This is the only other move. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Let's move on. I can't do this.
Raiden. Geras.
Geras. Quote unquote low tier to mid low tier Raiden. In my humble opinion, can actually outbeat top tier Geras. I know that's a broad statement. Calm down. Let me cook. Y'all know what time it is. If you disagreeing, disagree. You think I'm having a stroke? I'm having a freaking stroke. It is what it is. If it gets debunked, that's cool too. We all learn together, right? We all grow together, right? Okay, calm down. Low tier, quote unquote, mid tier, quote unquote. If we're gonna give them some room, give them some slack, because I don't believe Raiden is necessarily low tier anymore. I don't care nothing about the tier list anyway. I'm playing whoever I feel like playing. I spend my money on the game. I'm playing who I feel like. It is what it is. Okay, this guy missed the top 5 since the game came out. 2 years. Let's get. We're going to my. Well, nah, we ain't gonna do that. My favorite stage is the Wuxi Dragon Grotto. We call that the spa.
The hourglass.
We're gonna go to the hourglass. First things first. Fill up our meter. Turn them frames on both characters. Set our opponent to block it all. All right, we're gonna start with the small stuff, just little nuances and then we're gonna start gravitating into some of the more bigger reasons why I think this particular variation beats top tier Geras. Okay, First things first. Lightning storm. Y'all want to see that council? You see how long it took him to glide, right? Let's do it again. That is the full duration of lightning storm. Here's the council. That's fine. You missed it. I'm gonna do it again. Huh? Imagine me fighting you with this variation, and I'm on you, and I hit you with these buttons, and I cancel in your face. Now, if you were disagreeing with me earlier when I said this is the worst council in the game, and you just seen, I'll do it again, and you just seen me do this, tell me you ain't changed your mind. You're bugging. You're wilding out. You got a big forehead like my wife do. You're wilding out. This is trash. Only time you should ever cancel this is when you right here where I'm at in the practice room. It's no point in that. What? Why even? All right, we're moving. We're missing the point. We're missing the point right now. All right, give me a little bit of room because I don't play. I don't play Geras. All right, I don't play Geras. But first thing we're gonna do is going to record. All right. Matter of fact, before we even go there, off the top of your head, what is several of the things that makes Geras scary? The top several things that make Geras scary to me. Number one, his buttons. Hmm? Amazing buttons. One of the fastest pokes in the game. Frames are immaculate. Second thing that's scary about Geras. He has crushing blows out of the wazoo. What are we doing? This man have more crushing blows that you can do on accident than some of us have that are necessary and vital to even win. Am I wilding right now? Or am I bugging right now? Number one, buttons. Number two, he has dumb amounts of crushing blows. All do dumb damage. Can we all agree right now? Are we still agreeing? Third thing that is scary about Geras. Sand trap. Heavy. At full screen, this is even more aggravating because you have to inch in. You have to respect the sand trap. You have to block it. If you can read it, you can short hop it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You can be a brave soul and try flawless blocking. It is what it is. But it has to be respected. No matter what you do with it, no matter how you try to counter it, you gotta respect it. Buttons, crushing blows, sand traps. Okay? Gears have so much more to be scared of. Those are just a few off the top of the head. All right, let's do this string. I'm gonna see if I can remember the string. I really don't really remember the string, but we're gonna see it. That's it. We see this all the time. Now, granted, they can stagger that, do whatever they want to do with it. But right now, we're focusing on the full string. They can stagger it, they can cancel it into whatever they want to. Look at this. Okay? Look at this. Now, did you see that? I'll do it again. Off of this string, Now, we know that they can special cancel into whatever they want to. We get it. But off of this string, this is all we're focusing on right now. This string, Raiden can literally interrupt that. Now look, it only works in neutral. It does not work in the corner. Does not work in the corner. But in neutral, guaranteed. 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 Not in the corner. Alright? The reason why that is, because Raiden, because he fly, because he cold, that man lean back on him a little bit when he throw that foot out, when he throw that toe out. That's fly right there. Look at the lean back. Don't do that. One of Geras' scariest strings. 4-2-1-2. Raiden can literally lean on him and interrupt between the second and third hits. And it's not because it's just and this is the reason why this is strong. It's already strong that he can get it, that he can interrupt it. But it's also strong because we get free activation off of it. Free quick charge. Now think about that. Imagine in your mind you fighting Gears, y'all in the heart of the match, he on you, he giving you the pressure, blah blah blah. You done ran out of quick charge, and you're looking for another opportunity to activate quick charge, and he throws out 4-2-1-2, guaranteed activation off of this, just because you interrupted. Take this joint out. Gotta feel it. Gotta feel it. Look at that. Look at that. Free activation. Free activation. Free activation. Look at that. Because they attempted to go for the string. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What are we doing? Again, mid match, Gears is scary, blah 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 blah. He throws out 4-2-1-2. You get your lean back, get your slight dip or toe, down three, free activation guaranteed. And if they do continue to try to press buttons, all they doing is literally adding to quick charge, so you can discharge them and completely reset neutral. That's dumb. I'm gonna do this again. 4-2-1-2. Look at that. Look at that. Because they tried to continue pressure. Because they tried to continue pressure. Reset neutral. Look at that. That's crazy. Reset neutral. What are we doing right now? Now pause. It's a little bit gimmicky. I understand that. Nobody would be doing this all game. You wouldn't even be at full screen all game. But think about this. Now, of course, there's risk to it. We all know how Geras gets his crushing blow. 3 whiff sand traps. He get the freaking judo chop your joint. We get it. Okay, and it's major damage. We get it into a hard knockdown. It's like if just off the top of my head, if I'm not mistaken, it's 30 something percent, 32%, I think, off the top of my head. I don't quote me, but it's dumb. Okay, but aside from the scary crushing blow and the fact that it's an armor break move, aside from that, it's literally used to keep pressure at full screen. There's too many times where you fought a Gears, I fought a Gears, and you went full screen, and they literally just continue doing it. They just continue doing it just to keep pressure, chip you out, do whatever, and you have to respect it. But with Lightning Storm, you don't. You just hover in there. He keep mashing it out, cool. I'ma just hover over all that, and when you try to shoot it out, I'll just shoot something out. Look at that. This is when the council somewhat starts to make a little bit of sense. It started to make a little bit more sense. But you still don't even have to counsel is what I'm getting at. Just this hover move alone makes Geras low-key irrelevant at full screen. Now don't get me twisted. Don't get it twisted. While you're doing this, you are giving Geras free access to whiff his sand traps to add to his crushing blow. I am fully aware of that. Fully aware of that. But again, let me stop him from doing this right quick. But again, at full screen during a real match, and you know what I'm saying, there you know you're at full screen. You both are aware y'all at full screen. Geras is not just going to keep freaking doing that because you're not just going to stay in the air the whole time and not doing anything. You're not just going to continue hovering up here. You know what I'm saying? And again, we do have a little bit of zoning that we can do from here. So we can interrupt something. We can get a couple. You can get some damage. We can, do whatever. Okay. He tries to jump, whatever, whatever. I'm just saying at full screen, it somewhat makes Sand Trap a little bit less scary when you got Lightning Storm. Now tell me that's not strong. Again, for argument's sake, I am completely aware of the fact that you're giving Geras access to his sand traps. You're giving him access to his three whiffed sand traps. I understand completely. But it is what it is. If you're way out here and you're not wanting to take chip or you know what I'm saying, you're not wanting to necessarily respect the chip damage or the pressure period or to stay out, you can literally just go Lightning Storm, get a little bit of zoning in, creep up a little bit on him. Whatever. Not to mention, here's another little nuance to it. You're up here and they're like, okay, I know the duration. I know I can throw out one maybe at mid distance and catch him when he falls or something like that, whatever. Okay, when you throw out a shot, Raiden actually goes backwards. He goes backwards. So look, Geras has what, four distances he can do sand trap at. Full screen, far, mid, and close. Okay, so if you can visualize those points on the screen, like if you can take freaking the Tar Cotton sitting back there, and let's say you're doing Lightning Storm, and that Tar Cotton is where mid screen is. Okay, it was working out great just a second ago, but that Tar Cotton is sitting mid screen. We can use the hourglass as a a visual aid. Hit my man right here, but we can use the hourglass. That's mid screen. You go lightning storm, and they're like, okay, about hourglass, he's gonna drop. I'm gonna throw out another sand trap to catch him. Think about that. Usually you drop about right there, but I shot one off and actually went backwards. I forced Gears to block, and I got out of the way for whatever, whatever. I missed the sand trap or whatever. It's actually really good, I'm telling you. I really do believe this joint low key works around Gears. No, it's not necessarily adding crazy pressure to Gears, but at full screen, it takes away what Gears has that is part of his kit. What other move can Gears do at full screen that would remotely matter? Sand Pillar? Even then they have to guess and figure out where you're at with it and blah 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 blah. And they can't even combo off a Sand Pillar to my understanding. At one point I was, now correct me if I'm wrong, I truly don't know. But if I'm not mistaken, you can't cancel Sand Pillar, like you can't, I say cancel, you can't combo Sand Pillar into Sand Trap, I don't think. Now I did try labbing it, but I don't play Gears, so I don't know if maybe my timing was off or something. Um, Me and Smoke Trail tried labbing it a little bit just to see, but it didn't feel like Gears recovered fast enough from Sand Pillar in order to actually do a sand trap. So again, at full screen, what does Gears have? None of his projectiles actually are anywhere in the air above the fight line whatsoever. They're literally on the fight line. He could throw out his hourglass, but then again, these are now you're getting into reads, you're getting into, timing and blah 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 blah. All of that, that's a lot of moving pieces. That's a lot of factors. That's not necessarily, in my opinion, real in a real match. So again, I think this move in some capacity beats Gears at full screen. All right, we don't have to respect sand traps at all. Again, yes, sand trap is his armor break. Sand trap gets a crushing blow if you whiff. I think three of them. It is what it is. But as a pressure tool at full screen, he doesn't have it. He can't use it. Besides, what's the worst that can happen? Once he get the crushing blow, then what? After he gets let's say he gets the crushing blow requirements, he has it loaded, and then he uses it on you at some point in the game. And then what? You lose 32%, and then what? Sand Trap's not even a threat anymore at full screen. And again, you have to couple what I'm saying. You have to you have to couple what I'm saying with the other moves that Raiden has. Don't just isolate Lightning Storm. Look at every move that I use in this variation: Lightning Storm, Quick Charge, and Storm Cell. So again, if Quick Charge is making Geras irrelevant up close, off of one of their favorite strings, 4212, can be literally down three to get a guaranteed quick charge. Quick charge literally resets neutral, and at full screen, this can help you deal with them. What else do Gears have? against this variation. Plus, you get your damage. Freaking Storm Cell. On top of all of that, on top of all of that, check this joint out. Check this joint out. Let's go back to default. On top of all of that, check this joint out. This doesn't just apply to Geras. This applies to this variation that Raiden is using. At 5%, as soon as you get your opponent down to 5%, if you hit them on block, you're guaranteed to win just off of chip damage because Lightning Storm meter burn does so much chip. 5% don't sound like a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Check this joint out now. Look at that. Look at that. That's dumb. Off of 1 bar meter, they blocked the whole string and died for it. And died for it. That's crazy. That's crazy. And don't think for once, please don't think for 1 second you're reacting to this. Do not think for 1 second you're reacting to this. I'm not so. This is the issue that I have with people who use Lightning Storm on this string, on the back 1-2 string. This is my issue with you with this. For whatever reason, people keep delaying it. They get in the air and then they hit a button. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? This alone, up this close, mess want to do that with somebody who good at answer. You're dead. Don't do that. Don't do this no more. Like I'm so sick of seeing it. You know, I'm not talking trash to you. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying Lightning Storm is if you just let it hover, it is bad on the string right here. And I'm talking any freaking string. Why are you doing? Don't do that. Why are you doing this? Quit stalling before you actually hit a button. Don't stall. Go straight into a button. When I'm using this variation, there's no way I'm hitting it as one full string. Back 1-2 lightning storm stomp. Back 1-2 lightning storm meter burn stomp. Like this is one smooth movement. One smooth movement. You're not reacting to that. You're not poking out of that or none of that. If you try to press a button and it's meter burn, you will get hit. If you try to press a button on back 1-2 lightning storm stomp, you will whiff and still get stomped. Look at how he moves. Look at how Raiden moves when he do the stomp. He do a whole flip. Try to throw out your button. Try to throw out a stand one. He's gonna flip, you're gonna whiff, and he's gonna hard knock you down. I believe this variation beats Gears. Not to mention, and we're not even talking about the Gears players who are using the other sand trap, the one where he pick you up in the air and do the two freaking bricks into your chest. Like he don't even get the crush and blow the same way with that one. So that makes it even less scary. Crush and blow requirements aren't the same for. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me. I don't remember if this is the one I'm actually using or not. Yeah, yeah, this one. Triggers if opponent is stand blocking or breaks armor. Player cannot be in block stun. Look how stupid that is. Triggers if opponent is stand blocking or breaks armor. So you mean to tell me if you happen to be using this particular variation, if you happen to be using this particular move in your variation at full screen, at full screen, you're throwing out your sand traps. I'm hovering, I'm dodging the sand traps, and you don't even get anything out of it. You don't even get your crush and blow loaded up or nothing like that. That's crazy. It makes Lightning Storm even more scary at full screen. Or no, I'm not gonna say scary. It makes Lightning Storm even more useful at full screen against Gears who's using that version of the sand trap. Because they don't even get the crush and blow. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents. I firmly believe this particular variation is very strong against Gears. Again, you know, I'll go over here to it, abilities. Well, I tell you what, we'll go back to customize. Again, I'm just saying. Again, I'm just saying. In my opinion, this is very strong. I think it is literally his strongest variation against Gears. This might as well be our third variation of Raiden, and I firmly believe that. I'm a Thunderwave main, so Geras is even more scary for me. But this is one thing that I love about this variation. Okay, this particular variation is beautiful to me because Raiden is such an honest character that Thunderwave is literally used to get in on opponents who are zoning. So you're zoning heavy characters. That's what is great about Thunderwave. I never had an issue like everybody, early on in the game and mid life of the game and stuff like that. People were complaining so heavy about all these different zoning characters. People were calling MK11 Injustice 2 all over again. Us Thunderwave mains, we weren't concerned at all. Shang Tsung never scared me. Ever. Katana didn't scare me. Scarlet didn't scare me. While you was over there doing all that, I was on your neck already. You still in the motion throwing out fans. I'm behind you, ready to get it in. Like it is, it is what it is. What it is. But then Raijin, on the other hand, is so much stronger than Thunderwave up close. So for your high pressure characters, we have Raijin. To me, this is a beautiful blend of what we have. Yeah, we could use better moves. Don't get me wrong, but I think this is a better blend because this particular variation gives us the combo damage. It gives us something that we can do against high pressure characters. It gives us something that we can do. We got Chip. We have quick charge will help us mitigate blocking these projectiles at full screen. We have something I believe is good against Gears. Um, Raijin can be zoned out. As strong as Raijin is, it could be zoned out. Plus, above everything else that I was just saying, just to add to this variation right here, I thought Thunderwave had listened to me right now. I was an advocate for. I still am an advocate for Thunderwave. In my opinion, has more mix-ups than Raijin does. But this variation, I think, has more mix-ups than both of them. Please, just Entertain what I'm saying. Just entertain what I'm saying. Think about it. Really think about it. Study it. Think about the back 1-2 string with this variation. Think about 4-3 with this variation. Back 1-2. All the mind games that this right here has. Listen, I'm clapping right now. All the mind games that this variation right here has. That's a lot that your opponent got to react to off of one string. They got to be concerned with back 1-2 staggers, back 1 staggers, back 1 4+ frame, back 1-2 storm cell, back 1-2 grab, back 1-2 electric fly cancel, back 1-2 quick charge, back 1 quick charge, um, back 1-2 stomp, back 1-2 meter burn, lightning storm stomp. It's too much. It's a lot. It's really a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Huh? Yo, y'all. I might mess around and find me a old instrumental of freaking 21 and put a lot. Like you know, huh? Listen, a lot. That's a lot of options off of one string. You're wilding. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I thoroughly appreciate everybody for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know, we raiding all day. It is what it is. You know, I firmly believe this verification beats Geras. We have a low tier, quote unquote, character that can beat a top tier. Now, don't get me. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna cut this joint off. I am not sitting up here saying you're gonna get this variation, and that means you automatically beat Geras. If you go fight a Geras and get your head bust, it's because he playing better than you. That's it. What it is. I appreciate everybody for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all in the next. I'm going.